Stock splits is when a company divides its existing shares into multiple shares to increase liquidity. Again, it's similar to bonus. I'll tell you the difference between bonus and stock splits. This is how the ratios look. If the ratio is 5:1, it means the existing shareholders get 5 shares in place of 1 share. Right now, the difference between bonus and split here. Let's say there's a bonus of 5:1. It means you're getting 5 more shares, bonus shares, for every 1 share you held. So after the bonus issue, you will have 6 shares. Right? 5:1 bonus means you get 5 more for every 1 share. 5:1 split means 1 is splitting into 5. So you will have 5 shares after split, not 6. Right? It's like you give a 500 rupees note to the RBI. The RBI says that this note is no more valid. You give 500 rupees note to the RBI, and they give you 5 notes of 100 rupees each. So your wealth remains the same, the amount you had remains the same, just that 500 rupees has been split into 5. Yeah. So, and stock also falls down to 20% of the original value. Now the same thing as we saw there. 5:1 split, there were 100 shares. Let's say you had before the split, and the share price was 2,000 rupees. Total value of your investment was 2 lakh rupees. Number of shares after split becomes 500 because 5:1 split, and the share price drops down to 400. Right? And similarly, if it's 10:1, then the stock price comes down to 200 rupees. But your value of investment remains the same. Right? So again, the same thing. The stock split company does this split or bonus to encourage retail participation. Basically, bringing down the price of the stock from 2,000 rupees to 400 or to 200 rupees. Right? And just one thing I want to tell you, a lot of people are not clear about this. Let's go to one stock on Moneycontrol. I'll just show a chart and just try to explain you something. Recently, I think on 13th of October, this share gave a bonus, SRF. It was trading at around 12,000 rupees before the bonus. That was the price of the share. Now the price of the share is 2,200 rupees. So I mean, I think 5:1 bonus was there, so it came down by 50% of the price. Right? Now, if you look at the chart, they don't show it properly. Let me open screener. That will be much better. I'm going to SRF. The share price now is 2,200 rupees. This is the chart, right? So on 13th of October, before you, if you have checked the price of the share before 13th of October, it was around 12,000, somewhere between 11 to 12,000 rupees, right? Now it is 2,200 rupees. But can you see the entire chart has been updated? The previous data has also been updated. You will never see a price of 11,000 rupees in the history of this chart. Or 10,000, 8,000, 9,000, 7,000, 6,000 you will never see. So it is not that bonus and split is announced. So from 10,000 rupees, the stock price will go down to 2,000 rupees and it will show in the chart. No, because that's a wrong representation, right? Think about it. The price of the stock has actually not come down because the wealth of the investors has actually not come down. So if they show in the chart that 12,000 rupees stock has become 2,000 rupees stock, it will look like there is a loss, but there is no loss. So entire back-end data of last 5, 10, 15, 20 years, whatever number of years the stock was listed on, everything is updated in the back-end on both NSE and BSE stock exchanges. And all the screener and Moneycontrol take data from the exchange. So they also update all the data. Right? So just think about it, don't get confused. So the price, let's say the price was 11,000. So now they will show it as, for example, on 8th October, it was 2,388. The price it is showing on 8th October is 2,388. Actually, if you saw on 8th October, the price was somewhere around 11,000, whatever it was, say 11, 10, 12,000. But now it is showing it was at 2,388. Why? Because they have adjusted the price as per the bonus which was announced on 13th of October, or which was implemented on 13th of October. Yeah, I hope I was able to clarify that. Now, this is the reason share price is not important in absolute terms. Now, there are some shares who will split or do bonus. There are some shares who will not do that. Does it mean one share is expensive, other is cheap? From valuation point of view? No. Look at this share. You must have heard of, seen the price, MRF. Trading at 80,000 rupees, right? So it's a very expensive share. MRF was expensive 5 years back also, 10 years back also, 15 years back also. Because they have never done a split or bonus. and that's why they've never, the price always kept on rising because the company was doing good, right? Let's look at the returns of this company. Last 5-year return is 10%. Last 10-year return is 28% CAGR. Yeah, look at the other tires, Apollo, C8, JK tires. Look at their performance, their returns. So don't have this misconception that the price of this stock is very high, so it may not give very good returns. This stock price is low, so this is expected to give good returns. There is no correlation to stock price. If the company is performing, you will get returns. If the company is not performing, even 2 rupees share will not perform. If the company is performing, even 80,000 rupees share will perform. Share price is just a representation of the company, their performance and fundamentals. It has nothing to do with your trading and speculation and all that. Nothing to do with the future returns. Yeah. So don't look at the share. Stop looking at the share price, because you don't know which share has done split and bonus how many times. So you can't say Infosys share is more expensive than this share and TCS share is cheaper than that share. You can't say that. Yeah. The absolute number has no value.